Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for July 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th, Monday through Thursday, for my Aries. Hello, my Aries. How are you? Well, you know I use my two Radley Valentine decks. I use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message, and then I try to just pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I've prayed, meditated, and infused both decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay. 3 cards are face down. The first and third are reversed. That means a little stronger energy, a little stronger oomph to the message. I'm an intuitive channeler, and that means that I open myself up to my higher power, and whatever the message is for whoever's out there that needs to hear it, it comes through. Okay, couple of things. Okay, Mercury is going direct. So here Mercury starts to go retrograde. So it goes, and it's an illusion. So it goes retrograde, and then it's like the 12th, 13th, it's going to start to go direct. So it still has some time to get back to where it started from. So you have to be aware that, so some of the things that you've been going through, you might be revisiting them. But it's going to be more so that you can resolve it and then move forward. So it's still very, very positive. We have a comet going through, a meteorite comet going through. I will post stuff about the comet. Then we have, I think I was calling it a meteorite in some other reading. Sorry, it's a comet. But we will, I'll post some things under the community page and in my Facebook page. And it started, I think it got into our atmosphere around the 3rd or 4th of July. So again, that really strong weekend. And it's got, I'll post so you can see when's the best time to see it. Still got to feel, feeling what's happening with this, like a comet, meteorite, it's still something that goes very quickly. Also too, I have been posting, I've been doing my comments, and I've been videoing them as I do them. I'll probably do that like once a week. Okay, so you know when I'm talking to you. So let's see what we have for my Aries for Monday through Thursday. This one reversed. Here we go. Here is the 5 of Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel is your energy. 5s are about change. It's also Leo and Sagittarius energy, passionate, burning, and determined type of energy. But there's some changes. So there's some changes coming up that maybe you don't necessarily like, maybe that you don't necessarily feel comfortable with. It may be something that's going to stretch you out of, let's put it this way. I think it's going to be something that takes you out of your comfort zone, but you can definitely handle this. So what would that be? I don't see my Aries being too complacent, but maybe if this is your work, job, career relationship, it could even be your intimate, interpersonal, personal. It could be family and home too. So it could be any of those relationships. Maybe there's been a sense of just kind of settling in and just kind of just enjoying that. And maybe you haven't really felt that you have to make the effort in this relationship. So you may be finding yourself kind of like, oh my, what? So, so I'm going to just say this. Maybe before you find yourself in that predicament, that you actually take the challenge up before you are actually challenged. Okay? Does that make sense? So, maybe it's time for you to kind of look and say, oh, wait a minute. I've been I've not been giving my 100%. Okay? And, maybe the relationship would even like your 90%, but it's kind of like maybe you've been given your 64%. Okay. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Okay, next card up. The 6 of Michael. Now, Michael energy is air energy. It is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. Thought processes, hearing news. And this is about, so this is kind of those, your whatever this challenge is, or whatever this, I better get into a better frame of mind. Like I said, maybe you've been given 64% and you need to kind of up your game a little bit. Well, this is you actually upping your game. This is you thinking things. This is you getting engaged in it again. This is, this is the, where this is, it's the light at the end of the tunnel, sailing into clearer waters. It's like, there's been some fuzzy thinking and just fuzzy awareness going on. Yes, we've been living in weird times, and this is clarity. I feel like you are seeing things clearer now. And the thing about this too, my Aries, is, when you really look at yourself, you can be very honest with yourself, and you can say, ooh, I see maybe where like I said, I haven't been giving it my 85%. Okay, but it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation, or travel. This last card is reversed. Here we go. The Four of Gabriel. So everything works out. Everything works out, and you actually feel happier with this. You actually feel more engaged in what you're doing. Now, maybe this was, maybe this could have even been a job search. Maybe this is, maybe you've been, any of these relationships, maybe this is what you needed to, motivate you to look for that new job too. So it could even be that. But I really feel it's with your present relationship, and that you actually just become more engaged in it, and you actually start living a little bit more. I kind of, this energy has been strange, but I feel like, it's kind of like you've been recharged a little bit too. But the thing is, the changes were because of the changes that you made. Okay? So, time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, release yourself from burdensome situations. So you could be changing a relationship to another, but I really feel like you are making the changes inside the relationship, and it's going to really benefit. Okay? So I guess the thing about this week though, the real thing is, look at yourself and see, if you're feeling like you're just kind of stuck, if you're feeling like you're not necessarily very motivated or very happy, look and see what it is that you can change, okay? Because I feel a lot of it is in your own perspective. And, I just feel like, a lot of it's been, and again, not to blame anybody because this is weird times. I feel like there was a lethargy, and you need to kind of wake yourself up from that lethargy, okay? Last card, not reversed. Let's see what this one says. The 10 of air. It all, so 6 of Michael, air energy, the 10 of air, all works out. 10, complete, moving forward. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change, because this is the change that you are putting out, and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. And I feel like that addiction, it's like you're just pulling yourself out of this lethargy. Maybe you're like, okay, nothing. Hey, the world is what it is right now. If anyone's got to change, it's got to be me. If I want my world to change, I've got to make these changes. And it could be as simple as maybe getting up and doing some exercises, drinking a little bit more water. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like you make these internal changes. It could be listening to inspirational videos. It could be, anything like that. It kind of to lift your mood, to lift your energy up. I feel like my Aries, you need to lift your vibrations higher. And when you do that, I know that you yourself will, you'll be like shining. You'll be shining. Okay? Okay. So, my Aries, if you'll enjoy my readings, remember, down there, the like, share, subscribe buttons. As always, my Aries, know that you are loved. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.